children's books are the art of minimalism.
Tanshe friends, come spend the day with me. I am an author and today is going to be busy. Now the day first starts with getting my oldest up and out of bed and then my youngest, and everyone's been super snuggly lately, so I'm going to soak all that up. Then it's breakfast time and then it's drop-off time for school and daycare. Don't mind the car, I know it's filthy, kids are gross. And now that I'm finally home, I get to grab my computer and start working on some edits today.
So I've been stuck on this one piece for what seems like forever, but it's kind of in between this developmental piece and then making sure that the emotional experience is coming across properly. And I think that it's kind of funny because I write children's stories and they're relatively short stories, but I read once, or someone told me once, that children's books are the art of minimalism. Every single word that is put onto that page or into that story has to mean something. It's got to count. So you've got stories that are 700 words or 800 words start to finish. So every single one of those words has to be meaningful. So I find the editing process a little bit tricky. So I'm going to try to make everything as tight as can be, and then I'll be sending it off on submission. And that's just me sending it off. I don't have an agent right now or yet. This is totally me guessing, I don't know. But I find that literary agents don't really want to take on children's book authors because I don't think there's a ton of money in it in comparison to six-figure deals from an amazing full novel or something that a whole bunch of adults are going to buy. I don't know. I really have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do think there aren't a lot of literary agents out there for children's book authors, and I think that's the reason why.
After lunch, I'm answering some emails, and I just got some photos back from a friend who took a few pictures for me for a website, if I ever make one, and to use for my author bio picture. Now, I still wasn't having any movement on this one part, so I decided to take my dog for a walk and hoping that it might bring some revelations. It didn't, but Finley isn't complaining. Next, it's time to pick the kids up from school.
So I'm just waiting to go pick up my kids from school, and then we're going to rush over to the library after this because we have some books overdue, and I feel a tad bit bad because I am a librarian and I still have books that are overdue, but I return them.
And every time I go to this library, I always see this Indigenous section, and I wonder if my book will ever make it there. My book's not going to be on the shelves for another year or two, but I can kind of fantasize and dream a bit. Then it's back home and we're having some playtime in the yard, and we're so fortunate to have this space for the kids to run around in. And then my husband made some delicious dinner for all of us, and then it was just the madhouse of bath and reading and kids' bedtime and all of that. So now it's around 8 o'clock or so, everyone's in bed, and it's time for me to relax. Kind of. I'm going to do a little bit more work on this manuscript tonight. Now they have some quiet alone time again to refocus. So I'm going to work on that for just a little bit, and then it'll be bedtime for me.